day 6, and that means episode 6, Return of the Jedi. As a kid, this was my favorite Star Wars film, and as an adult, I can see why. It's really good. It's superb. I'm not sure how to go about this. Well, let's start from the beginning. The opening scenes on Tatooine are really good. The Jabba scene and the whole setting up the rescue of Han is great. I have thoughts on Leia's part in the film overall, but I think I'll save that for after the summary. And yeah, when they save Han, they kill Boba Fett. Finally, worthless fucking furniture. And they kill Jabba, and you have the, and then of course you get to the meat of the story, which is setting up the Battle of Endor, and the Death Star 2, and of course finishing Luke's training. And oh my god, Yoda's death. You know, I knew it was coming. I've seen this film a billion times, and I still fucking cried at I teared up at Yoda's death. It's just so, whew, it's something. And then Obi-Wan appears, as he does, and of course, being Qui-Gon's apprentice, he puts everything onto Luke and pretends that he didn't do anything wrong. Oh, Luke, I didn't lie to you about Darth Vader. From a point of view, I was telling the truth. No, you weren't. And also, by the way, if you want to become a Jedi, you need to kill your father. It is your destiny, Luke. But why didn't you kill him? Up. I became stronger than he could possibly imagine. Eh? Fucking Obi-Wan. Love him. But, yeah, so that's great. And then the whole Endor scene. And I like the Ewoks. People hate the Ewoks, and everyone who hates the Ewoks, they have two of the same complaints, which I'm going to fucking just shut down immediately. The first complaint is, oh, it's just merchandising of Star Wars. There was Star Wars becoming all about the toys, and you realize they had spaceships in the first Star Wars film, right? Like, what kids bought and loved the most were spaceships and fucking little action figures, which, you know, weren't raised with Ewoks. Yeah, they could do plushies, but the Ewoks were hardly, the biggest, oh my god, selling toys thing with Star Wars. No. Fucking Alien got fucking toys. The film Alien, they didn't need to make cute little teddy bears for it. Maybe that was Lucas' idea, but it still didn't need to. You know, it's fine. And the other complaint is that, oh, how can a little tribe of teddy bears take out stormtroopers? Have you heard of this film called Star Wars? Yeah, it's about a farmer who, without any combat training, goes and fight against a military the same day his parents just happened to get, the same day his foster parents happened to get killed, and he got introduced to a new religion out of nowhere, and then he flies a fighter pilot and destroys the big military base at the end because he's just that good. Yeah, I can believe that a tribe of warrior teddy bears can defeat stormtroopers with help from that farmer boy's friend. So, there's more than one friend there. I also it's one fun to get to see C-3PO actually do something. I'm not talking about the God scene. Oh, that's really funny. No, when he actually does he does an actual military maneuver at the end where he plays the decoy knowingly. He's not doing the whole oh, I was set up for this thing that he will sometimes do oh dear, and he will just run off. No, he's going out oh, looking for us, and leads the stormtroopers into a trap, and that's cool. And you get to see Han do his silly running and yelling again when he knocks the stormtrooper on the shoulder or the scout trooper on the shoulder and runs away into a trap. And it's that reminds me of in episode 4 when he just runs down the hallway screaming, chasing stormtroopers. It's a great scene. Han is so good in the film. He's much goofier, and people don't like that, but it makes it much more endearing than the creepy Captain Friendzone, I'm going to touch and hold you, Leia, when you say no character. He was in that film. Fuck that Ham. At least the episode 4 Ham was just the regular asshole mercenary, smuggler guy, like, all for himself. He wasn't creepy. So no, I like Han in this film. And the Darth Vader fight is... It's great. It's so good. The lightsaber throw that Vader does is neat. Although it's cut the wrong way because he throws it clockwise, but in the next shot it spins counterclockwise. Which is a weird mistake to make, to be honest. But fine. What else is there? The Emperor, of course. The Emperor Palpatine. Ian McDiarmid? Is that how you pronounce it? As the Emperor for the first time. Although now he's the Emperor in 5 of them. 5 of the films. He's just such a delight. Oh my god, he's so good. Ah, now, young Skywalker, you will die. Strike me down. Oh, he's so good. I love him. He's creepy and he does the lightning. I don't know what else to say. Like, the effects look great, except for the Death Star 2. Oh god, the Death Star 2 looks bad. It looks like someone, like, okay, this looks. It basically looks like, if this is an actor, pretend this is an actor, and it's like, oh no, look, the Death Star is coming up, and then we cut to another, now we're on this angle, and the image of the Death Star is still this. Oh no, the Death Star is there. It's like the one and the same fucking cardboard cutout in every shot, no matter which angle it's meant to be from. It looks so bad. It looks so bad. Like, it looks cool on its own. But any shot where there's like a spaceship or someone talking about it, looks worst. It's so bad. So let's talk about Leia. Leia has some really cool action scenes on Endor, which are great. And she does the opening operation bit to rescue Han, which is great. But let's talk about the slave bikini. Slave Leia. It's a very uncomfortable sequence of scenes to watch, to be honest. And I know that's the point. Jabba is a creepy slug who is like all over Leia, and like we're meant to find it creepy and stuff, but also note how much of a fetish and like sexualized thing that has become both in the fandom and outside. That specific bikini scene didn't really work to turn people off, did it? And it gets uncomfortable to watch. Then again, like Carrie Fisher said, a space slug forced me to wear something that I didn't like, so I strangled him to death. Like, that's a pretty good payoff for it, I guess, but it is uncomfortable. It's really uncomfortable. Two major additions to the special edition and the Blu-ray. Well, the Blu-ray has one extra, but yeah, two additions to the special edition. The Jedi Rocks song that people hate during Jabba's Palace, the extended dance sequence. I like it. I think it's fun. Yeah, some of the CGI hasn't aged well, but it's fun. It's silly fun. I like silly fun. And then there's two big changes at the end that people don't like. First, they changed the ending music. I could go with either way there. Like, yeah, I get why some people are upset about that. They changed Sebastian Shaw for Hayden Christensen. And here's the thing. I get why people are like, don't like that change. I get it. I get it. I don't agree fully that it's disrespectful to Sebastian Shaw, just because it's not like they cut him out of the film. They cut him out of that one shot, which, it honestly, it does make sense. Anakin would present himself in the form he was before he became Darth Vader. Like that does make sense, really. But I also get that people wanted to see older Anakin there, and they like Sebastian Shaw, and I get that entirely. And of course, they hate Hayden Christensen because prequel movies. But I don't know what else I could have done, because I'll be honest, it is rather awkward when you see Sebastian Shaw there, because, especially when you watch the films in order, because it's your reaction, if you haven't seen them before, if you don't know, and you're finally watching Star Wars that everyone has talked about, you know all the spoilers and stuff, but you haven't seen the series, and you finally watch it, and then your reaction will be, if you see Sebastian Shaw as, who's that? Because, he's unrecognizable from when he's Vader at the end. I remember as a kid I had trouble understanding exactly who that was, But I get that people want him there. And there's also the fact that, he's standing there with functioning arms and legs, and no burn damage, and hair, and it's what, does the Force just undo your damage, but keep your health and age? I don't know. I guess maybe when the living Force becomes part of the cosmic Force. So I don't know. It's weird. So what I'm saying is I understand why Lucas wanted to change to Hayden Christensen. If he had changed the scene when Darth Vader takes off the mask, I would have been furious. But I don't mind the change at the end. I feel like it works. I think as a series of 6 films, I think it fits better. The Blu-ray added a new change that people hate, and that's Darth Vader, before he throws the Emperor down the hatch, he says, "No. No!" And then he throws him down the hatch. People don't like that, and I don't know why. Here's the thing. Darth Vader is not a silent guy. Darth Vader fucking talks a lot in all the original trilogy. He talks a ton. His silent just picking up the Emperor and throwing him down doesn't really, yeah, it works. It's fine. But the no thing doesn't really, it doesn't make it fit less well. It makes it seem more natural, to be honest. It's because he's yelling no. People don't like it when Anakin yells no for some reason. So maybe that's why. I think that's the major changes. Oh, there's the addition of Naboo and, a bunch of other planets and the "we are free" moment. It's nice to see that Naboo was freed. Yeah, I love the film. I love the changes for the most part. I wouldn't say I love the changes to Sebastian Shaw to Hayden Christensen, but I get them. I don't really care either way. I can watch either version. But yeah, it's a great film. It's really fucking good. And tomorrow, The Force Awakens, which I saw over a week ago, and just haven't really spoken about yet. I'm gonna go see it again. But yeah, tomorrow it's Force Awakens. So, say goodbye, Darth Vader. This was your last film. I find my lack of presence in Episode 7 disturbing.